Hello, hello, my loves. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am so sorry I haven't been able to do the live tarot readings. I've just been so terrified to jump on a live and just be kicked off that I just don't do it anymore. So if you guys do want a personal reading from me, if you want to ask me a question or just want insight on something, just email me and I will send you the links to tip me. I don't actually have a fee, so it's whatever you feel comfortable donating for a reading is what you'll pay. And you can ask me a question and I'll answer it. So it's usually a written, a typed sort of something. We can either interact on my Reddit page, so you can Reddit me as well and ask and tip me on there. Or I'm also on Facebook, so you can Facebook me and we can do a reading on there. So anyway, I was asked to do a reading. Sorry, I'm just reading my paper. A reading on Jafar Jackson and Maddie Simpson. Maddie Simpson. So I had no idea really who either of them is. I know Jafar just played his uncle, Michael Jackson, in his movie. So, and Jafar is a Leo. He was born end of July, making him a Leo. And Maddie, I don't know anything about her, but it did say she was a singer. She's on Instagram, all that fun jazz. She is a Sagittarius. So that is a beautiful pairing, I think, astrology-wise. So that looks compatible. And I'm not an astrologer, but I love seeing what couples are, on the karmic wheel are compatible. So they would be compatible. They've been together since 2016. They met as teenagers, and then he just recently proposed last year. He proposed 2025. So they haven't gotten married yet, but they've been engaged. They've been together for a hot minute, and they've been engaged for a year. So yeah, let's tap into it. Let's see what's going on. It did say that she's very supportive of him, in his career. So, okay. So let's see. Let's get Jafar's energy on the left side. Let's get Maddie's energy on the right side, and then we'll get the energy between them. Okay, so let's see. And this is based on their relationship. So let's ask about Jafar when it comes to their relationship. What cards come out for Jafar as far as them being together in their relationship? Okay, two cards came out. Okay, interesting. Let's get a few more. Jafar. Excuse me. Okay, well, I'll just show you guys. So far we have him being the Tower. So he is a fire sign. He is a Leo. So this could be representative of his personality. But the Tower is something that basically is going to happen. There is nothing you can do about it. And this Tower moment, they call it the Tower moment, is to create destruction, okay, to create a sudden change. So something happens, you're taken off course, something falls through, and it could be something really bad. It could be something just very small. It doesn't matter. But it's a structure that needed to be torn down in order to make way for new growth. So maybe there's something, and I'm not saying this is a breakup. This could be a breakup. With the Tower, I wouldn't be surprised if they break up. I'm just saying that. I'm just calling it just in case they do break up, because they've been together forever. They've been engaged for a year. Why haven't they gotten married, right? So maybe this raised questions for the person that asked this question. Like, can you tap into the relationship? Because why haven't they, sealed the deal? Well, I don't know, but there might be something that needs to be torn down for this to happen, and it's going to be on his side. So something with him coming out for him. I don't think it would be happening to her. But anyway, yeah, something very chaotic, something very dramatic, and we will find out what the Tower card is. And these two cards came out together, so the World. So these are major arcana. These are not minor. So this is major, major, major stuff. The World. So something maybe this past winter or coming up. It does say winter time. It says everything's connected, everything's possible. Sometimes a cycle needs to end to start a new one. So the World and the Tower are very similar, actually. They're very similar. So yeah, something needs to end for something new to come in. And the World is like a completion of a cycle, fulfillment, something being fulfilled. Life being whole now. How everything is connected in your life, that came down to this moment. Something that came down. So let's ask what this combo is. What's the Tower and the World combo? What does that mean for Jafar? What is the Tower and the World? We'll do it together because they're basically the same cards. And I don't want to waste too much of y'all's time. So let's see. What's the Tower and the World? Can we have one card that would explain that to us, please? What is this? What is this? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Got two cards. Oh, interesting. All right, the Knight of Pentacles. So him moving very slowly on something, trekking slowly. Might have to do with his financial too, because of Pentacles. So wanting to be reliable, practical, remaining disciplined, hardworking, persevering. Slow and steady wins the race. Try not to rush. I wonder if she's rushing him and he's just not ready and he might blow up. I hope not, but we'll see. We'll have to see what's on her side. Try not to rush the process. What practical steps? So he's moving slowly, and I don't know if she likes that very much. So he might have a lot of options here. He might have a lot of decisions to make. He might have a lot presented in front of him, and he's maybe a little confused about that. So the Seven of Cups, having too many options can cause confusion. So I don't know, based on maybe this movie, I mean, it really could have changed his life. Like the Tower moment could have been this movie. This just created this sudden change in his life. That would make sense. And with the World, like with Michael, right? Heal the world, make it a better place. For you and for me. I mean, he channeled in his family, Michael Jackson, right? So yeah, I think he's a little confused right now. He's moving slowly. He's a little confused. So let's see. I think that's good enough for me. Well, hey, Maddie. How is Maddie in this relationship? What are the cards that represent her in this relationship? Maddie. And I'm sorry. Excuse me, I'm so sorry this is taking me forever. So sorry this is taking forever for me to get to these videos, making these videos. Maddie. I love that name. That's such a sweet name. I wonder if her real name's Madeline, but I just love Maddie. It's so cute. How is Maddie in this relationship? Maddie. Okay, thank you. Okay, so for Maddie coming out, again, Major Arcana, the Magician. I love this for Maddie. I think she's all over the place. I really do. I feel like, sorry guys, let me tip this. Maybe you can see me better. Okay. The Magician, I think she's working on so many things right now. I'm going to say she tends to manifest things, you know, and they do come to fruition. There might be a certain desire in her life that, you know, either she knows she wants, she knows she can do it. You know, she's got the tools to do it. That's the thing. She's got the tools, right? She has the equipment. She has everything she needs to make whatever she wants, whatever desire she has. And we'll see what this is, what her manifestation is. This is air. This is an air sign. So she might have air in her chart. I know she's a Sag. So again, she would be fire. So they're both fire. They're both fire signs. Ooh, okay. All right. So I don't know, maybe the Tower is both of them kind of having to, you know, blow something up or destroy something so something new can come. But anyway, I feel like she is going in with confidence. She has the tools, she's manifesting, she's got the skills, she's super creative. All right, what's this? Oh, okay. Yeah, again, like what did I say in the beginning? She's not overwhelmed, but she's got a lot on her plate. I forgot what I said. But she might be exhausted from that. She might be exhausted from, you know, everything she's doing. I mean, if she's got a career, I don't know what her career's like, but if she's manifesting things, if she's got a career, she's also, you know, a supportive partner for Jafar. Well, she's downright exhausted, and rightfully so. So her needing rest, really to rejuvenate, spa day, taking care of herself, gain new perspectives, right? The Magician, gain new perspectives. The Magician's also about communication. So, you know, but she does need to take a break. She needs to take a break. She needs to chill out. She needs to calm down. Again, air, another air element for her. Another air element. So we definitely need to fan this girly off. Fan her off. Maybe she needs to go somewhere like Hawaii where like there's just sudden tropical rainstorms and windstorms, you know, where she can just feel the, you know, feel the air, feel the... Okay, let's get one more card for her. Let's get one more card. And if nothing comes out, let's do one more shuffle. If nothing comes out, we'll see what the Magician is. Okay, thank you. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Being really good at something. Having a skill. So she's very talented herself. I'm sorry, I know nothing about Maddie Simpson. I'll have to look into her now. I'm semi-interested in her. But yeah, she's developing some type of skill. Again, she has the tools to do this. She's working very hard and very diligently. And her hard work is going to pay off. This card says that. It's going to pay off. So let's see what the Magician is. I think so for him, I think she might be on a better path. I feel like they're on 2 separate paths right now. You know, her energy is the Magician, which is just like balls to the wall, going full manifestation and with creativity, where he's the Tower and the World and the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. That's not jiving. That's not jiving very well. Okay, let's get a card for the Magician. What is this manifestation? Maddie is working on it. Maddie the Magician. What's the Magician, please? Okay, that got caught. Ooh, the moon. Oh. So really, things that are scary, that she might have fear about, and she doesn't really know why she's scared about them. Maybe because she doesn't know. Maybe she doesn't know what's coming. This card can be lies, deceit. But the moon to me is not lies, deception, and deceit, because that's the reversal, is confusion, fear, illusion, deception. So the moon upright is following her intuition. So she may know something. She's not quite sure about it. She knows something. Her intuition, there's a mystery about something. She might think she knows. Says, what hidden truths or fears are you avoiding? So she might be maybe tiptoeing around something. But there's something that seems a certain way, but it's not. And y'all know I have to find out what the moon is. What's the moon? What's the moon? Okay, a couple of cards fell out. Okay, all right, her long-term visions, you know, where her investments are going to be going, where her money's going to be going. Maybe they're talking financial, especially with this new movie, right? So before Michael came out, you know, because we got Pentacles here. So before, and we got confusion. Before the movie Michael came out, there was I don't know how much he got for that movie, right? So money has changed. Money has changed since they've been engaged. It says, how can I trust the process and be patient? Be patient. She's needing to be patient and wait for something for him, for something financial. So something financial is going on here, I think, since that movie he took on that role. I think that might have shooken things up a little bit, created a sudden change in their relationship due to this movie. But he had to do it, right? The cycle ending, a new beginning. So I think something new might be starting for him, and she might be trying to focus on her career and the things that she wants to do. But, you know, there's this uncertainty, or things looking a certain way, or her having these hidden truths and fears that she's just kind of don't really want putting on the back burner, maybe. But it does have to do with investments long term, and being patient on that. Yeah. Okay. And we got the Five of Wands, which is healthy competition. Okay. So that's fine. Competition, challenge, conflicts, bringing out your best. Sorry, my dog wants to get out of the room. No, Nala, you have to stay. She goes in the back room and eats because she's a bully, and yeah, and she gets defensive over her food. Okay, energy in between. Energy in between Jafar and Maddie. Okay. Okay. All right. Knight of Wands. So that fire energy. Could be both of them, right? Because it is male. We're going to consider this Jafar, following passions, pursuing goals. What actions can you take to move closer to those goals? Action, adventure, passion, impulsiveness, and a little bit of risk taking. Queen of, oh, okay. Yeah, I think he's not quite sure what he wants to do. I think he wants to keep pursuing things where I think this is very motherly, right? This is very nurturing energy. The Queen, I mean, this might be his mom. Okay, this can be a mom figure, right? Because this obviously doesn't represent her, but it might. So we'll find out what the Queen of Pentacles is here, and the Ten of Wands, which is feeling very overwhelmed, having too much on your plate, needing to back off, you know, a few things that you can just take away that will create, you know, just a healthier environment, because you're taking on too many responsibilities here. And this is for both of them. So maybe they both feel a little weighed down here, overwhelmed. You know, they're both overachievers. They're used to working very hard, getting what they want. We have a manifestor here. You know, we've got a Jackson. All right, let's see. Let's see. Can we get a card for the Knight of Wands, please? Okay. All right. So 10 of Pentacles coming out sideways. Okay. So sorry, you guys. I have to go let my dog out real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, baby. So sorry. Okay. So upright, we'll look at the reverse and upright. So family, tradition, legacy, material wealth, financial security. And in its reverse is a disinheritance, family conflict, financial loss, lack of stability, broken traditions. So there you go. So on him, on his side, we're kind of dealing with the 10 of Pentacles. You know, that ultimate happy life. I mean the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles is just like right up there with it, but it has to do more with legacy. And this makes so much sense being the Jacksons, right? So the 10 of Pentacles would make more sense, and it being sideways. So yeah, there's just a little hiccup here. There's a little hiccup when it's coming to money on his side. Slowing things down, maybe putting a pause on things right now. Because he is very interested right now in taking those passions and that adventure, and he's probably being offered so many other things, right? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Who dis? I don't think it's her. I don't think it's her, because we're talking 10 of Pentacles. We might be talking about Mama there, and we got the Mama of the Pentacle, right? I'm thinking this might be his mother. Thank you. All right, we've got another sideways card. Judgment. Ooh, this is probably Mama. Judgy, 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 judgy Mama. Rebirth, awakening, renewal, judgment, transformation, fear of change, denial, self-doubt, resistance to a transformation. Okay, or, you know, if this is her, right, because we did ask about them, you know, she might be facing judgment, just feeling insecure at this time. I mean, we did get the moon, right? We did get the moon. Yeah, fears. Yeah, this is, I think this is her. Her wanting to be a mother. Maybe she wants a family and all that fun jazz, right? But yeah, there's that. Needing to transform, but not knowing how. Well, I don't think we really need to clarify this card. It's pretty straightforward, okay? So just a lot going on, feeling overwhelmed, just too many things, okay, going on. All right, I hope that helped. So let's look into the future. Will they get married? Will they get married? All right, one more. Okay. Will they get married? I missed my pendulum. Oh, Page of Cups. Love offer, apology. Okay, new beginning. The card flicked at me. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. All right, so Seven of Cups is coming out again. So there's that confusion, too many options, just what's reality, what's fantasy. So he might be apologizing for this. He might be apologizing for this delay. I'm gonna call it a delay because there is some choices that need to be made, and they're not being made because, you know, you can't just, your head's too far up in the clouds. You guys, we do have the Three of Swords, and that is the ultimate breakup. So again, like I said before, didn't I say that I needed to call out a breakup because of the Tower? But this is healing as well. So it could be a breakup. It says heartbreak. But it could be healing from something emotional, like an emotional pain, grief, or loss. So, you know. But then we have the Empress. Okay, she's coming out hot fire. The Empress, I do think she wants a family. But she's also very abundant on her own. But she needs to learn that sometimes it's not good to rush and hurry, nature. You don't want to rush nature. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished, right? It's gonna happen. You just need to relax and, bask in the essence of your divine femininity. My God, divine feminine, right? In your how nurturing you are, right? She came out as the Queen of Pentacles, right? How creative you are. She came out as the Magician. So I think this really does sum her up. She is the Empress. So will they get married? I don't know. I don't think so. I think there's going to be an apology for this confusion that someone's having. They might break up. There might be a loss. And ultimately, I think she's going to be okay because the Empress is always okay. All right, let's ask one more time. Will they get married? Let's see what card we get, and we'll consider that a done deal. I mean, the Three of Swords just kind of screams at me no. It is a no. The Seven of Cups is a no. Oh, the Magician coming out again, manifesting. Oh, needing rest, being so burnt out. This came out sideways. Burnout, restlessness, lack of introspection, feeling trapped, ignoring warning signs. Yeah. That is an announcement. So, a marriage announcement, a celebration with family and friends. So, God, you guys, I'm really torn between if they're actually going to get married or not. We can get one card. Let's get one card and then we'll say goodbye. Okay, well, they get married. One card, please. Okay. All right, we got the Star, which is keeping hope and faith, especially when things are a little difficult. It says mid-January through mid-February, so winter time. That's kind of like the world. We got the world time frame of being winter. Okay, what's the Star? Clarify the Star, please. A star is born. Oh no. Ten of Swords. So I don't think so, you guys. I don't think they're going to get married. I think they might break up. And it's going to be very, very, very painful. So the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. And are they going to get married? And having hope and faith in difficult times through the darkness. So I don't think so. Yeah, someone being very firm, standing their ground, not budging. So I don't think they're going to get married. I do hope this was helpful. I do have all of your requests snapped, photo snapped in my phone. So I will get to your questions as soon as I can. And I love you. I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye.